For quite a while, I felt like I'm falling deeper and deeper into the trap of becoming addicted to sugar. A lot of people these days can spend a day without having sugar in their system, and I was slowly becoming one of these people. Not that it's a bad thing if you're like that, but that's just not how I personally would like my diet to be. I care a lot about being fit and healthy, and consuming a lot of sugar was just not something that I wanted to keep on doing. The idea that sugar is bad for us is not really a new concept, but I feel like we always overlook the dangers of it just so that we can have more of that sweet bite. It was about time when I finally decided to take things into action and cut sugar from my system for 30 days. This is how it went. The first week was a pain in the neck, to be honest. I started craving sugar almost always. Wherever I went, the first thing that I would see were sugary products, and I started even craving them more, even if I didn't used to consume them as much before, if that makes sense. I think it was just that feeling inside of me that I can't have sugar that drove me crazy and made me want to even have sugar more than before. I also felt tired at a lot of times. I was definitely less productive than usual, and I started sleeping way earlier just because I couldn't have enough energy to continue through the day. But I stayed strong and I powered through the week, hoping that the week after would be actually better. Well, guess what? It wasn't. It was neither better nor worse, but my need for sugar was still there, and I couldn't help but crave it every single day. To understand more why I was feeling this way, I had to know how sugar affects someone's behavior, and what I found is that sugar is actually much more addictive than you think. We all know that feeling when we eat something that tastes so good, you just keep on coming back to it subconsciously. Well, it's because sugar actually activates the brain's reward system. And by the reward system, I mean dopamine. Activation of the system in the brain leads to intense feelings of reward that can result in craving and addiction, which is exactly what happens when someone uses drugs. So drugs and sugar activate the same system in the brain, which shows you how addictive it can be. My man. Who are you? How did you come in here? What do you mean, how did I come in here? The door was open. What do you mean the door was open? And wait, is that a tank top you're wearing? Hell yeah, I know I'm wearing a tank top. What do you think? I just magically forgot my shirt? You know, I didn't come all the way over here to talk about the way I dress. I have some good business for you, so are we gonna keep talking or should I just sit down? Okay, well, you know what? Just sit down. That's what I thought. Hey man, yo, I got with me some good stuff that I really think you're gonna like. Oh really? What is that? Look at this. No, hey, put that back. You know I've been clean. Chill. I know you've been clean. Hold on, I'm not gonna just hear me out for a second. My man, wait. Okay, fine. Hear me out for a second. Look, this is super +1. You know, you don't find stuff like this in the market. Okay, you know what? I will respect whatever decision you come up with. However, I'm gonna leave now, but I'm gonna keep this over here. So if you need it, you can take it. You don't have to worry about the money. Consider it on the house. All right, does that sound good for you? Cool. See you later then. Man, how can he do that to me? He knows I'm clean. He knows that I stopped. Okay then. Sugar is addicting. I know, I already know. Sugar also make you gain a lot of weight. Not only that, but it also can lead to type 2 diabetes. And it also affects your energy and productivity. Having a lot of sugar can make you feel energetic and productive for a few minutes and maybe hours, but right after that you'll crash, you'll feel exhausted, and you're gonna want to rest as soon as you can. Now the third week is when I actually started to feel like I need sugar less than the usual. I definitely still craved sugar, but I didn't feel like I needed that much, and my energy got a little bit better. My body regulated to me not having sugar in my system, which helped me in having more power to boost throughout the day. The last week was just me waiting to finish this challenge, honestly, so that I can eat chocolate again. And I was basically just counting days for this challenge to end. And it finally ended. That day, I probably had sugar more than any time in my life, which is probably not safe, and you shouldn't do that. I do not recommend you to do that. Please do not do that. But it felt good. And I enjoyed every single second of it because I didn't have sugar for a month, and the least that I can do is just binge eat a lot of sugar and get fat. Now, would I do this challenge again? I would say probably not. At a lot of times I felt like I'm limiting myself from a lot of things that just don't make sense, and I was doing them for the sake of the challenge. Like there was that one time when I was invited to my friend's birthday and I went there but didn't have cake just because I couldn't eat sugar, and I was that one person on the table that wasn't eating cake, and it felt really awkward because first of all, I'm the only person who's not eating cake, and second of all, who doesn't eat cake? Who says, like seriously, who says no to cake? Secondly, I just didn't gain a lot of benefits from it that justified me doing it any longer. Sure, it helped me lose a lot of fat, so if that's why you're doing this, then by all means, yes, this is a great idea. But more than that, I just do not see where it can help me in my life, especially if you consume sugar in small quantities, then you probably will not see the difference. So in conclusion, I will not completely cut sugar from my life again, but I will definitely reconsider the amounts that I take it in. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like on it, subscribe to watch more videos like this in the future, and share it with your friends or leave a comment down below because that will definitely help me grow this channel even more. If you would like to see more of me, my personal life, or stay in touch, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.